What's up, sports to the bone family? What's up? What's up? A blessed evening to you all. It's a beautiful Friday evening. Hope you guys are getting ready to leave work, or hopefully you are home from work already and looking to kick off the weekend. Yes, man. So we're going to be talking about two things in particular. So just sit back and relax and enjoy the little chit chat now. So we see where Andre Russell, he was in very, very good form in the IPL today, as he actually led his team to victory over the Punjab Kings. So we're going to talk about that. We also see where the CWI, their coaching program thing that they are running, it's definitely benefiting the coaches in the region. The camp that recently took place over there in Barbados, we're getting some report about it. So we're going to talk about it a little bit. So just stay tuned. And as I said, if you have not yet hit that subscribe button, subscribe, man. Turn on the post notification bell and become a part of the family as we continue to grow the thing. All right, so let us start off with the IPL now. So as I said, the Superman Andre Russell, he was in very, very good nick today, my viewers and subscribers. We're talking about 6 years, 4 years, all over the place. He batted extremely well and was able to carry his team to victory. And if I am being honest, it's been a long time since I would have seen Andre Russell perform like that. Usually he would come, well, in the last couple of games that he would have played, he come give you maybe a 12 here, a 20 there, a 25 there, and then get out. This time, he was able to basically carry his team across the line, getting a 70. Yes, man, a half century. Very, very good by Andre Russell. So let me just give you a general overview of the match. Punjab, they batted first and they were only able to get 137. They were actually bowled out. Odin Smith, he wasn't able to really contribute with the bat. He was left not out on 9 of 12 deliveries. So no big hitting from Odin Smith in this one. We had West Indian bowlers I wouldn't want to say dominating, performing well for KKR. Also, Sunil Narayan, he bowled his 4 overs, just cost him, I think, about 23 runs, took 1 wicket. So we have come to understand that Sunil Narayan's 4 overs is probably going to cost him in the 20s, under 30s. So most teams performing when they're playing against Narayan, they will just look and say, all right, we're not going to try and go after this man now. Let us just try and see if we can get in the 20s and off his bowling, and then we see where we go from there. Try not to give him any wicket. But 4 overs, 23 runs, 1 wicket. Very good. Andre Russell, I think Andre Russell, he only bowled 2 deliveries and picked up a wicket. So, Russell did his thing with the bat and with the ball. You understand? Now, as it relates to KKR, they didn't actually start it off too well, my viewers and subscribers. The last 4 quick wickets. So Russell came in pretty early. And, I was wondering how he was going to manage the situation because, generally speaking, when Russell comes into bat, it's usually like over number 14, over number 15. But he came in early today. And at one point in time, KKR, they were actually 51 for 4. 51 for 4. So it was good to see Russell coming in and taking charge, getting set and then exploding. He actually took a couple of deliveries to get set. When Chahar was bowling, he was there blocking. Commentators were saying, well, how long will this blocking continue for? Because Russell is not known to play like that. But as I said, he took a couple of deliveries to get in. And, he was then able to get 8 sixes and 2 fours in that knock of 70. Yes, man, the man hit the ball all over the place, my viewers and subscribers. Russell, vintage Russell, as they would say. So 70 off 31. Long time, as I said, I haven't seen Russell batting like this, Very good to see, Want to see that more often and not just come in getting a 70 now. Next game, come and hit a 6, then get out. Next game, hit 10 and then get out. We want this sort of consistent performance from him. So very good there. I tell my viewers, it was a thing to behold. Now they ended up on 141 for 4. With I think they had about 33 deliveries to spare even in the end. So you find out that Russell really went bizarre. So very well done there. I think they had also 6 wickets in hand. So after losing those couple of wickets early, Russell came in and plugged it and basically took the game home for them. So very good for KKR, getting a next point on the board there. So Another big performance from a West Indian over there. Andre Russell doing the business. Sunil Narayan helping with the ball. As you guys know, I think I like to see when the younger players come up and outperform the top ones that are already there. But Odin Smith wasn't able to really fire today. So shout out to Andre Russell, shout out to Sunil Narayan. KKR getting the victory up and running. Congratulations to them. All right, so quickly moving on now, my viewers and subscribers. As I said earlier, I'm going to be talking a little bit about CWI and their coaching program. So, between March 25 and 27, CWI, along with the Barbados Cricket Association and the UWI, University of the West Indies, they actually delivered a series of face-to-face coaching development events in Barbados. So, we had quite a few coaches going out. They were trying to further develop their skill, the skill level. You understand? They assess the skill, assess their coaching, well, not even coaching credentials, but I don't want to say their knowledge of the game, but when you are keeping these sort of development is to assess where the coaches are, where improvements needs to be made and things like that. So a good amount of coaches were there, and I think they were looking at coaches from level 1 to level 3 and in the CWI program. So very good there. They are basically trying to see if they can get the coaches well equipped, so when they go back out there in the different territories or the different clubs, they are passing on the correct information to youngsters. Because as you know, the game is changing, the game is evolving, the science of the game is a little bit different. So some of these programs and some of these seminars are very good. So yeah, my viewers and subscribers, as I said, we are the same supporters that are going to turn around and blame some of the coaches if we see them turning out athletes at cricketers that are not doing well. You understand? One of the things that always amuse me is when we see players going through the youth system, getting up to some of them get up to the national level, and then they can't play the cricket because they are called for throwing. And these are the things that coaches are supposed to identify from early. You don't want to see a youngster, you don't want to have a youngster going out there and taking a lot of wickets in the club competition. And you as the coach, you know that there's something funny about the action, but you don't trouble it because he's bringing victory. And when you get a call up for the national team now, he's unable to really go any further because he might be pelting. And then we are the same ones that go, is either two things, is either we're going to accept that a youngster might be pelting, or we're going to say, well, because he's West Indian, they are fighting him. And in truth and in fact, I am not going to say that we don't have cases where the bigger heads don't, international people don't look at our bowlers and say, no man, action there. I'm not saying that that's not that don't happen, but a lot of the time we in ourselves know that some of these people are pelting, and instead of trying to fix it, we say, well, such and such a man play for this big country and he's pelting and he gets away with it. And then we say, when we get catch now, we say, boy, it seems as if they are targeting us. But as coaches, it's always important to try and get the youngsters to do the right thing. To get the technique right as it relates to bowling, get the technique right as it relates to batting and everything like that. And then, that's how you build cricketers. So, yeah, that is basically it as it relates to the cricket aspect. Let me just touch a little bit on some football. I think I might be looking at that in a video tomorrow. So the World Cup grouping is out, and a couple of big teams are going to be clashing. My viewers and subscribers, we see some of the well. Let me just remind you, teams teams like Italy, and a couple more teams with some superstars not there. Egypt not there. Mohamed Salah not there. Norway with people like Holland and the what's his name, the Borussia Dortmund striker there, Erling Haaland. Those guys are all not going to be in the World Cup. But as I said, I'm going to touch on it in a video tomorrow, my viewers and subscribers, because this football thing heating up, And when it comes on to World Cup, I have my team. But I usually I can tell you whether my team is going to everybody's supposed to know Argentina is my team, but I like to watch all the games because I watch a lot of club football. So when it comes on to World Cup, you get a chance to see all of the footballers that play for different clubs come home for the country. But yeah, we're going to leave it right there for now. When we do the football video, we can talk about that. Zane, big up on yourself, my peeps. I'm out.